Welcome to the Azerbaijan Grand Prix. For those of you who was sticking around for the D5 stream, if any of you did, you would have heard, of course, my beautiful voice all the way through. But that was a different division. This one's much more close racing. And fun fact, for those of you who aren't in Division 2 or didn't see his message, DTR Brent, the championship leader, this is his best track, one of his most favourite tracks. So this is going to be very spicy today. Very spicy indeed. So who is going to be the number one out on grid? I see a Fox Blue here. He is a quite quick driver for Division 3. And for those of you who do know that, if you were in the stream yesterday for Division 5, you would have heard me say that I wanted to really go out on track. Well, last night I learned that I've actually got a race ban for being a bit of a naughty boy. So that's a sad part for me, as I won't be able to drive this such a nice track. But on the plus side, I'm doing this. But that doesn't matter, this is Division 2. As Swifty is number one out on track, I must set some things. There we go, there's a car out into the runoff. It's Eoin, what's he doing in the runoff? He's doing a goat. Eon, I recommend you don't do that. I recommend I recommend resetting the track, but I don't know if you're allowed to do this. You should reverse, mate. Don't drive forwards. Reverse. He's doing a Mahavir Raghunathan move, but this might get him disqualified for driving backwards. The game is nice to him, and he's on track. I don't know if you can reset the track in that situation, but I'm pretty sure you can. I'm not sure, but he was like full on stuck in the runoff, so I have no idea. But we'll be able to watch Swifty Ryan, the first car out on track today in the Alfa Romeo. He is going to be the first person to set a time for today's spicy race. If you heard DTR's favourite track, Baku, a very fast-paced track. Not exactly Monza, but you have your foot down most of the time, so that's a plus. But Swifty now begins his hot lap. We're going to watch Swifty, because he'll be the first over the line. Ben is also... Oh, Sammy's out! What happened to Sammy? Oh, he's still in the pit lane, so I'm guessing he just retired. Well, that's just our first retirement of the day. I hadn't even said who's going to be the lucky one to retire, but he hasn't crashed, so we're still looking for a crash. There is a high crash chance at this track because of this fast pace and quick driving. He nearly invalidates his lap. That's a deadly corner. But who else is deadly? The castle section. The humblesome castle section, claiming the lives of many, many drivers over the years. Not just in real life, but in game too. I think it will claim another life today. I don't know when, I don't know what time of the race, what lap maybe, but someone will die. Place your bets in the comments, whoever's here. Who do you think's going to crash in the castle section? There's 20 people you can vote on. 1 in 20 chance of getting it right. But if someone crashes, there might be a pile-up, so that's going to be a nice little bit of content. You know, wink wink. But Sammy now comes... Not Sammy, Swifty, sorry. Sammy's retired. He comes over the line to set the first lap at 141.3 of the day. Ben is in the pit lane for some reason. Who comes up is, I think that's the other Alpha. That's Michael. Michael sets a 39.189. Look at that. There was a really nice lap. RPM, not RPM, sorry. KFC in the McLaren goes second. Michael's on a slow lap. Is KFC going for another lap? Yes, he will be. He is going again for another lap. Hello people in the comments section. I won't be able to see your comments as I've got issues with my device. But if you're placing bets good, you have a 1 in 20 chance of guessing who will crash the castle section. As you know, I think there will be someone dying. So KFC now comes along. People are setting their laps. Stav, the host, is 9th in the medium compound of tyres. Oh, look who it is, ladies and gentlemen. The championship leader, DTR Brent. This is going to be an interesting one, as I said before. He literally claimed it was his favourite track. He's on his outlap right now, so if you think that was a slow castle section, yeah, for an outlap wise, it was pretty quick. For a hot lap, it was terribly slow. Fox Blue is on a hot lap. There's a bit of a yellow flag, but you know, nothing too serious. Fox Blue proving his skill. It sets a 139.037. He, like I said, he is a quick Division 3 driver, and he's reserving for a league down. I think he's reserving. Yeah, it's a division up, not a division down. So he is reserving for that today, and you can already tell he is a nice driver here. So as we see Fox Blue on his slow lap, I think he's going for another lap. Nah, he's going for a slow. And he invalidates, so he needs to do one anyways. Where is Brent? There is Brent, 18th currently, but that's going to change very quickly. Brent does not want anybody in his way. Get out of the way, he will yell when people get close. Because he is wanting priority, and he'll definitely shout get out of the way to the people in front. I'm pretty sure that's Quinn and someone else. It's an Alpine, so I think it's Donkey. That Red Bull went really wide, but he's as fast as Sector 1. Quinn getting out of the way, you know, doesn't want any harassment, any trouble. He wants to stay away. Don't know who that is in front. Pretty sure, like I said, it was Donkey. Not so sure. He's going on a slow lap right now. Coming up around to the downhill. Very deadly and very sharp. That's two things you learn about the downhill. There's a Williams, and he's getting out of the way. I don't know, because randomly enough, the Alpine decal and the Williams colour decal are virtually the same in this game. It is hard to tell who is who. Guess who, pretty much. But guess who it is? It's DTR Brent. He's now coming down to the line on a hot lap. Surely he's going to set a 38 here. He must. The DTR Brent, an esports driver. Go on, son. Yes, he does a 38.4. He is 6/10 ahead of Fox Blue, one of Division 3's fastest drivers. So, tagging along, his teammate Tick sets a 38.9. So currently it's a Mercedes 1-2 with 9.5 minutes remaining. Everybody's getting new tyres, I think, except Ben. Yes, he's on a hot lap. On board with him, he goes down the straight. Mr. Tick, sorry, is in front. The Mercedes of Tick is in front. He wants him to jump out the way, because although he's Mercedes, yeah, mate, you gotta move. So IBEN now comes up to the Humblesome Castle section. Will he die? Doesn't do anything. No, he doesn't get killed. cars doing slow laps, as you can see on the map. Ben, the fast left-hander, now coming up to the downhill. Pretty sharp and pretty down. Like my mental health. But anyways, Ben's now coming up to the line. Just got to go through the little S, the snake of the flat out section now on the start-finish straight. Now he's going to hit the DRS sign. He has not caught tick, so that proves he is pretty much at pace. But, oh, that's interesting. He's coming in. He bamboozled me. But I'm pretty sure Stav's on a hot lap. He locks up. You can see the shaking from the camera. He's 3/10 faster, so he's looking at, well, 16th. Behind Swifty. Now this is a qualifying time I like to see. Yesterday in Division 5 it was mixed of 38 to 41 in timings. So really, this is what I like to see. Close timings. Very close to each other. As he comes down to the downhill, it's a Haas in front on a slow lap. He probably will begin a hot lap though. I think it's Felix. No, it isn't. It's DRA Jeffrey. His name's Jeff and he's on a hot lap. As Stav comes up to the line. What's he gonna set? Now heading the line there. Only goes 13th fastest, improving quite a bit, but not by much. Shame, shame. For him at least. There's Ben. Because I'm stupid. Michael set fastest sector 2. He's now guessing timing wise rivals with DTR Brent. Perhaps he secretly didn't know that Michael was also very good at this track, considering he has set a fastest sector 2. He is hugging the wall, trying to get as much, just trying to get straight as quick as he can. Now comes up to the line, he's got to set a quickie. 4 fastest, oh that's sad. Why Mikey, why? That was so not right, and it's not right because you set an invalidated lap. Unlucky. KFC's broken the Mercedes 1-2. He's on a slow lap, I believe. Well, I believe at least. Reserving tonight. So you can tell he's a quick driver. But he was placed in a different division, so he can't take part in this one. So... oh, I wasn't paying attention. KFC's invalidated his lap. Look who it is. It's Quinn, ladies and gentlemen. He is on a fast lap. He is the only driver who hasn't retired to not set a lap. But that's about to change because he's on the downhill. He's just hit the wall. I think he has wing damage. Now coming up to the line. He's gonna set. Nothing, he's coming in. Why is he doing this? Fox Blue jumping out of the way of a car in front. He's probably going to begin a hot lap now. That was his teammate, well, reserve teammate, Fam. Fam is a full-time. Fox Blue isn't a full-time. But Fam is on a hot lap, I believe. Let's watch the onboard to see where he's going. He's in the middle, but I think he's choosing more left. Yes, he is. That's the pit line, and he's going straight in. Fox is on a slow lap. No one's behind him, but there actually is a car behind. I think it's Alex. Yes, it is. He's got an invalidated lap. Nobody cares about him right now. Ben, he's on a fast lap. He sets purple sector 2. Spicy. He's now coming up through the S's. He's going to set a 138.467, nearly beating DTR's time as he nearly crashes in the process. That was only about 600ths, so he was on a quickie, a real quick lap. He was flying, but he wasn't quicker than the Flying Dutchman. But I think that's him down there. No, that's Tick. Oh, my controller. Anyways, I think Tick's now sending a fast lap. His tyres are 0 laps old, so I think he is. So he's a bit left. He's coming in. Never mind then. Who's on an out lap? It's Mr. DTR, everybody. The Mercedes, who's leading the championship, I believe. I will inform you on how many points he leads by when I find the standings. Let's just watch him go. Oh, Eon's out somewhere. Where is he? He's retired in pit lane. Yeah, he's retired in pit lane. Where's Division 2? Here's Division 2. So this is currently how many points DTR leads by? 2 any. He has 140 points, pushed out by... No, he isn't pushed out. He is currently more than 25 points ahead of Pete. Now, if I do some maths, I will tell you how many points he leads by. He leads by 27 points. So he is sadly not world champion from this race, but he can be from next race. So let's just guess he won this race. So add on 25 to 140. You get 165. And Pete's not in this race, so let's take away 165 from 113. What do you get? I messed it up. Hold on. You get 52. So theoretically, this could be a championship decider race if Pete is unable to make it next week. If he isn't, that's game over. He will not be able to Swifty. He's out. But as I was saying, so is Ben. Ben's crashed. Oh, it's the Humblesome, the killer, Mr. Castle section. There is he. He didn't crash on the castle, but he crashed in it. The castle section. RPM KFC has messed up his lap. There's DTR. Qualifying has ended, ladies and gentlemen. So, Mr. DTR, I'm looking down at you. Win this race and you win the championship, my friend, if Pete can't make it next week for the Mexican Grand Prix. Everybody who isn't driving next week, bring your tequila. Because you're going to want to watch this action from either this division or others. Plus, it's Mexico. Tequila and sombreros. But Donkey Dan's on a hot lap, I think. No, he's not. I'm stupid. Fam's on a slow lap. I thought he was being Fernando Alonso and parking up there. Alex is on a hot lap. Case has crashed. Never mind, he hasn't crashed. He's retired in the pit lane. As Alex comes down the hill, he is jumping out of the way of a car that has finished his laps. Who is done? That's... Yeah, Alex, he's not on a hot lap. I think, who was on a hot lap? 10 tries getting past. He is side by side with an AI. I think he's coming in pit though. No, staying out. He's going to go to the line. What's he going to set? Not enough to get him out. Alex pits. So Alex is the last person on track who is conscious. Not over AI or taking control. But there is your top 3. DTR Brent, Donkey Dan, and Ben. I missed Ben. So let me say that again. Here's your top 3. Brent, Ben, and Donkey. Michael P4. Will he do a Singapore move and just get 3rd from it? Well, as I learned in D5 yesterday, pit stops with these close grids are deadly. The race leader yesterday went from 1st to last from 1 pit stop. So it is a bit crucial, really. Not as crucial as DTR trying to win this race, but there you are, your qualifying grid. Mr. DTR Brent, the championship leader, lines up on pole position. But I have a feeling Pete won't make it to next week's race. He hasn't made it to the last 2 races recently. So I think he's just aiming for 2nd in the championship. Brent damaged his front wing on the last lap. But, you know, he could have, as he says in Discord, he's claiming he could have made it a 37. But he got wing damage on the last lap of his lap. Pole, but he is happy with pole. So we're just waiting for the cars. So the formation lap is beginning. My GUIs have disappeared. Thank you, game. So here's tyre. Thank you. Oh, this is interesting. DTR will not be racing this week. He will not be racing at Mexico. Which is, yes, indeed, interesting. If Pete does attend, he has a chance at catching up to Brent if he doesn't attend the championship finale. And maybe stealing the championship. But I still think Brent will win. He probably will attend the last race of the season. But let's go for your grid, because I'm stupid and I nearly forgot. DTR Brent lines up on pole position, and it's Ben in 2nd place. Donkey Dan is in 3rd. Michael Type 3, I think that's how you pronounce it, or Michael Type, is in 4th. KFC in 5th. Fox Blue, Division 3, one of the quickest people, is reserving for Division 2 today. He's in 6th. Fam in 7th. Alex in 8th. Tick in 9th. Bump in 10th. 10 in 11th. Lancy in 12th. Jeffrey in 13th. Felix in 14th. Stab in 15th. Quinn in 16th. Swifty Ryan in 17th on the mediums. Half the grid on softs, half the grid on mediums. Eoin on mediums is 18th, Case in 19th, and Sammy lines up on the back. Probably had a qualifying ban or something. considering he is alive and well right now. He has a wheel. So the car's now getting close to the grid. Once upon a time there was a street place called Baku, which turned into an F1 circuit every year and caused crashes, which I hope we will see today. So, where are they? There they are. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 red lights. It's lights out and away we go for the Azerbaijan Grand Prix. Who is going to die in turn 1? I see sparks, I see chaos, I see smoke, but nobody has crashed into turn. Oh, there's a side swipe from the Haas on board with Felix. Watching behind, I think Case hit the wall there. Case has hit the wall, he's hanging back, he has wing damage. DTR Brent getting an alright lead, Ben chasing after him. Oh, there's damage, and there's a car around it, Sammy. Sammy crashes into him. There's a VSC. Sammy has a 5-second time penalty. Case is shocked, what just happened there? Sammy spun round, then drove forwards and crashed into him. The stewards are going to be very interested in that. And there's a full safety car so the marshals can get... Oh, 3 cars with no front wings. Is that a 4th? No, it isn't. That's a 4th, actually, right there. It was Quinn in the Red Bull. Very tragic indeed. Swifty has retired. So has Sammy. They crashed into each other. What happened there? But Case is a bit of a sticky situation. He has to try and get past. I think he went into the wall and then Sammy followed. Or rage. And Case is probably pissed off right now. Sorry for my French. He's probably very annoyed right now. He just got given a penalty. But lucky for him, he's boxing this lap as he has no front wing. So he will just get rid of that penalty if the game allows it. Let's go to the room of Division 2 to see what the Discord will tell us. I see chatter. Let's have a hop in to see what's been said. Nothing much. KFC talking about the turn 1 faster than Division 1 about Brent's qualifying time, and Boyce saying sorry to Fox Blue. Don't know who Boyce is. But Case pits and DTR Brent lines up behind the safety car. So, as the cars come around, there'll probably be 1 or 2 more laps of the safety car. So safety car is out currently with Brent following it. The nice red safety car. For some reason it's different to the McLaren one on the career mode. Case has left the session. He's retired the car in the pit lane. Don't know if that's allowed. And I did that in Austria and I got told off. Yet again, let's go down to Discord and see what's up. Nobody said anything. Oh, fun. Donkey doing some very weavy actions when it comes to warming his tyres, as you can see. So as safety car's in, I'm blind. DTR holds the thing. Will he go? Will he go? Makes a fake move. Donkey probably fell for it. He's probably going to go on this corner. He's in gear 3. Gear 4 for the restart. Speeding up it. There he goes. He is off. And we are now restarting. So we are racing again for the Azerbaijan Grand Prix. Donkey's getting close to DTR. But what I'm interested is in the restart. Anybody dying? Oh, there's a bit of side-by-side action. Lancia overtakes Bump. I didn't see that. Tick's going for a move, I think. No, he's going to stick behind. Michael down to 13th. Oh, that's KFC going around the outside of someone. That's the Haas in front defending from someone else. Oh, he goes in front of KFC. It's nearly a free wide into that turn. There's a bit of contact there. I think the Haas got into the wall. KFC chasing after Ben, who started second and is now down to 8th. Felix is 7th. Who is close? 10 is very close to Jeffrey. As a as a 10 is chasing him, but he's losing time, although he's 4 tenths behind, who was 3 tenths originally. So as they come up to finish lap 4 and go into lap 5, coming up. Getting away from Actually, no, I'm blind. What happened? Somebody pit, I think it was, yeah, Tammy's down in third. I keep getting distracted. Oh, there's close action here, though. Got some really close action on board with Alex. Watching behind, I think that's a McLaren going side by side with someone. Yeah, that was Eoin. Alpine making a return. No, he isn't. He's scared in Eoin, thinking he was going to go make a switchback. A bit spicy up in the hill. Everyone's getting very close. I think that was Tick touching the wall there. So, very interesting. Stab oversteers a bit. There's Quinn back there. Quinn being Quinn. Bomp being Bob, very far behind, having a bad race. Jeffrey did pit. He must have got wing damage. Brent leads. Donkey is nearly a second behind, so he won't get the DRS. He won't get the DRS. So I don't think he touched the zone. As he comes up to the line. Well, Brent does. He's going to set the fastest lap at 1:43.10. Taken away by 10. Taken away by Ben at 1:41.7. Of course, that isn't the track record, but she's a start. So, Donkey, being a hare, is trying to catch Brent. He's doing a good job at keeping up, but not a good enough job to get past. But he's doing a good enough job to keep his teammate 10 behind. I don't know if Donkey was reserving, I'm not sure, I haven't looked. But Donkey's doing a good job at it, good him. Getting close to the wall. Sammy's left the session. There's KFC. Alex going through. I keep getting an anxiety thinking someone's going to hit that wall, but then they don't at the last second. There's Tick in last place. He must have done something, probably pit. But that's it. As Brent on board with him coming up the straight. Brent coming down. I forgot to just see on board. Oh, that was like cool. Side by side that back there with the Red Bull. Michael overtakes Pirate. There's a battle going on. Oh, that's Michael round. He's in the wall. He lost the car. I saw his car go a bit sideways. But he is out. No, he's in. Sorry, I'm stupid. So, no safety car. Unlucky, my friend. Back to the front of the pack battle. Cars getting close to each other. So, oh, what happened to DTR? He's pitted early, I think. Yes, he has. Or pitted just right. He's an esports driver, so he knows what he's doing. As Kimi Räikkönen said, I know what I'm doing, just be quiet. I'm going to be quiet about you now, DTR, since you're doing what you do best. trying to win. Donkey leads though, but his softs are 7 lap old. Old. Too old for these tyres. You can see his car is struggling though. His teammate 10 is probably like, oh mate, get out of the way. Your tyres are older than mine. My tyres are a lot more fresher because they're mediums. Move. But so far, the Williams are 1-2. This reminds me of the 1990s and the 80s when Williams were good. Winning championships, getting wins. But nowadays, they're just back of the grid or middle of the grid, depending on how much money they have. Really tragic. But this is very interesting for Ben. He is 2 laps younger with those little tyres. So, theoretically, he should be able to pass him. He gets ERS. The Williams are pretty much forming a wall, pretty much going side by side. He's trying to figure out a get past. That's Donkey pitting, so there's side by side coming down into turn 1. Will he do a clean overtake? Don't see any contact. I think there's a tap there on board of him. There's another tap. Love taps. He's down the inside. He turns in on him. He gives him another lap tap, and he just lets him go. He's right behind him with a DRS though. On board with him again, because this is interesting. Coming down into the turn. Oh, very close to that wall. But KFC is just watching this in the background. I see yellow flag. Says a safety car. Who is causing it? That was Jeffrey. Oh, he's dead. He slows down to remorse his teammate. A tragic loss. Anyways, Michael Pitts again. He is now far behind. 10 following the Delta. So the safety car is out. Currently, DTR's in 10th, but this will change as the safety car. He's going to be closer to the grid. So, oh, very nice. So the tyres go on and the cars go out. Let's pay close attention to DTR Brent on just 1 lap old to mediums. He was right about pitting them right there. He is now in first place. Donkey in second. So the current standings, well, driver standings. DTR's in first, Donkey in second, 10 in third. Ben in 4th, KFC in 5th, Lancy in 6th, Alex in 7th, Fox Blue in 8th, Eoin in 9th, Stab in 10th, Quint in 11th, Felix in 12th, Fam in 13th, Tick in 14th, Bomp in 15th, and Michael is in 16th. So, goody. He is currently in first place, Mr. Brent, the championship leader, with only 2 races to remain after this race. Although for him it will be 1 because he cannot attend next week for some unknown reason. as he follows the safety car around. This is going to be lucky for him if the safety car comes in. I think it might do, but to be honest, what's Michael doing back there? Huh. Anyways, he is following the safety car, and safety car will go out for another lap, so he will be following it until it does come in, which I think it will come in next lap. With 16 laps remaining. He is... Someone warming their tyres back there, that's 10. Sorry for that. But if the car comes, you gotta be prepared. Which is why I've bought some candy with me. Or for the British people in this chat, sweets. Nice old candy to snack on whilst we wait for racing, because it's a bit boring when it doesn't happen. Racing at least. So, whilst I've got snacks, you've probably got a computer screen in front of you. Since I've got snacks and you don't. But anyways, I'm noticing something a bit red in the timings board, whatever that says. It's not the car colour, it's Mr. Felix Pirate on the soft compound. The only driver to pick softs, and I think that was an unlucky choice by him, as they die pretty quickly at this track. And the mediums usually get the upper hand on the race with, you know, tyre wear issues. There's Quinn. I thought I saw a car going into the wall for a second. That's just me being blind. So safety car should be in this lap, if I'm correct. Wait for race control to confirm it. Michael is now behind everyone, so he'll be in another chance of getting up the grid. 15 laps remain of this Grand Prix. Safety car will be in this lap, so we will be racing yet again. So as Brent now warms his tyres, he controls the pace. When will he go? He might do it the exact same place, but Donkey's preparing for it. He's going straight. Donkey thinks he's going to go. He doesn't go. Nah, when does he go? Donkey's preparing. Donkey's preparing. Donkey's really preparing, going side by side. And oh, he fakes it. Brent controls the pace. He can't. Donkey can't do nothing about it. Brent's going to go really late, and he goes. We are racing again, once again, for the Azerbaijan Grand Prix. As Brent now comes up into turn one, there's side by side quite a lot of action going on back there. Anybody round? I don't think there is. On board with Lancy in the Red Bull. Ben going down the inside, can't make it past 10. He taps 10. 10 goes round. There's a slowdown. There's a pile up. Oh, there's a massive pile up. Ten is retired. His car is out. I don't think there'll be a safety car. Didn't know the words backer was written in English in Azerbaijan. Anyways, DTR is going to have a lovely time. Oh, there's another car off. It's Eoin doing a Javier Raghunathan move, which is going to get it himself retired and kicked out of the race by the game. Tennis left the session, but Eoin has no front wing. A safety car is out, so there is a safety car. Eoin has retired. He probably crashed. Oh. Mr. Pham, what have you done, my friend? You've got a drive-through penalty for speeding under the safety car. Uh-oh. Somebody's got a frowny face. Ooh, better luck next time. Anyways, Pham cannot serve it under the safety car. If he can hear me, I don't know if he is in stream. He cannot serve it under safety car. I don't know if he does know this, but he'll learn the hard way if he goes in. He's going in. Sorry, my friend. You have to learn the hard way. Watch this pit crew run out. There they are. Probably a bit annoyed right now. I would be too. Oh, he has wing damage, so he's coming in anyways. And he's waiting. Off he goes. He teleported. He's Harry Potter. Currently watching Donkey. KFC's going to go side by side, but there's no point because there's another safety car. Death, dismay, and destruction has happened here in Azerbaijan. Eon's left the session, so there has been 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 cars out. 14 remain. And Brent's tyres are the oldest on grid as well as Tick's. Never mind, I'm stupid, I lied. Pham's tyres are the oldest on grid as well as Alex's. Wait, why is Pham's tyres 8 laps old? He pitted. He might have put an old he might have not changed his tyres and only went for the front wing. It's a dumb move if it was, unless he put an old set on, which I think he might have done. But he didn't realise how old they were. Safety car will probably be out for another lap, and then it's probably going to come in afterwards. This is one thing I've just noticed, ladies and gentlemen. Look at the front of the Williams under the halo. You see the colour scheme. Dark blue, gold stripe, white. Whoever's a Formula 1 geek here will know the exact same colours were on the Williams car in another season. Only they were sponsored by someone less friendly called Rothmans, who was a cigarette company. As you know, kids, smoking is bad. I don't recommend you do it. But that colour scheme was lovely anyways. What else is lovely, you may ask? Although you probably didn't ask it, Brent's in first. The championship leader, he's aiming for points right now, since he won't be able to attend next week's race. But if Pete doesn't attend next week's race either, he won't be in a chance of winning the championship. Theoretically, he can still win the championship if Pete tried hard enough, or if Brent crashes out of any other races. There's only 2 races left of the season. Of course, I'll only be attending 2 of them. This is basically the 3 races left of the season for Division 2, since they're still doing 1 of them. But for me, there's 3 races left of the season, and I'll only be attending 2. If you were here earlier, you would have heard I got a race ban. Naughty boys get naughty punishments. But I think the safety car should be in this lap. Yes, it is. will hold the pack. Safety car's on a flying lap, trying to get back into the pit lane to let the cars loose. Because once he does let them loose, fire will be released. Brent is probably gonna go now. I'm stupid, I didn't guess it right. But Donkey is expecting it. He went really late last time. Watch his gears. If he jumps into 4th, I think he'll be going. He's going late, he's going late, he's going really late, he's going really late. He's off. And we're racing here again, once again for the Azerbaijan Grand Prix. Overtakes are happening before I even see it. And safety car is over, so we are fully racing. I think I was a 6 sent from Quinn. Not much going on though. I'm watching the rear end of the grid because there will be crashes, I believe. How close people are. Look how close people are. Nobody does get into crashes though, as we learned from earlier. There was a pile-up, resulting in mostly the half of the rear grid getting involved. On board with Tick, side by side with the Haas. The Haas, oh, he kills Ben. The Haas overbraked himself and he's murdered Ben. Is there a safety car? No, there isn't. Ben is fuming right now. Look at that front wing. Gone. Quicker than my dad disappeared. That is just terrible. But no safety car. The marshals can just run on track, pick the wing and run off. Probably sell it on eBay for £5. And DTR once again leads. Fam has not subbed his drive-through yet. Right, people in chat, place your bets. Where do you think Fam will come out in position-wise when he takes his drive-through? First person to guess right gets 1,000 cookies. Better guess quick because the boat's about to close. Because Fam is in the pit lane. Serving his drive-through, I believe. If it lets me watch his onboard. Pretty sure he's serving his drive-through. Yeah, he is serving his drive-through. Any more bets? Answer, he came out in 12th. Nobody voted. Depresso Espresso. Brent, yet again, leads. 10 laps remaining. And I can go home. Well, I'm in my house. I can go to my bed and relax for a bit. Because I need to lie down after the extreme drama we had in this race. Oh. Need to finish chewing. Mr. Bump, my friend. You have been a naughty, naughty, naughty boy. You have gained yourself a 3-second time penalty for corner cutting, my friend. Naughty, naughty boy. There's a sector 2. It's Alex, he's spun it into the wall. Tick misses his car. But, oh my lord, it's another safety car. I just want a Depresso Espresso so I can drink it quickly. Safety cars are getting boring, but Baku is not that boring when it comes to crashes. Although I haven't seen anyone crash apart from that pilot. Sorry, my friend Alex. You have been sent to the shadow round. Goodbye. But DTR's probably getting bored of these safety cars. Alex has left the session. You poor thing. With 9 laps remaining, but that'll probably be like 6 laps remaining when the safety car does come in. When it does. So, ladies and gentlemen, Let's play a game called Who Can Grab the Drink the Quickest? 3, 2, 1, go. Hello people, I am back, and I probably am the Mazepin of getting a drink, as I took very long to do that. I am very sorry. But Mr. Brent is tired of one thing, and that's safety cars. But I think Mr. Safety Car's gotta go back to bed in a second, as Mr. Huggy Wuggy is no more on the track. What am I saying? I think I'm high. Thank you, whoever just gave me a notification. I can't see the top two. There we go. Well, safety car's still out. Whoever's in chat, if you can still speak. Let's ask something controversial. Who do you think's going to win this year's championship for real life F1? Charles or Mr. Maxi Boy? Never mind, safety car's in this lap. Your opinion now doesn't matter. We'll be racing again, once again here at Baku. I think this is the 5th time we had to have a safety car. So I have to say again 5 times, because traditions. Watching Brent in front on board with Donkey. Let's see his tactic. Not Donkeys, DTRs. Donkey's warming his tyres, getting close. He went straight for a second, so it really annoyed Donkey. He thought he was going. When's DTR going? Probably at the DRS sign. Yes, he does. He's off, and his lights out. No, he doesn't. He's slowed down. Not lights out. Now we're going racing here at Baku again, once again. Everybody's spreading out like butter. 3 wide into turn 1 with the Red Bull McLaren. Finally gets a penalty again. Oh, there's a car around. It's Bomp and he's dead. No safety car as the safety cars just came in. Marshals can probably just pick it up like Lego. It's an Alfa Romeo. Cheaply made. but you can pick a Alfa Romeo pretty quickly up. But can you pick a Lancia quicker? Yes, it's literally lighter than feathers, that car. What do you mean that car? I mean every car Lancia has made. Anyways, back to the F1. Michael, the Czech Schumacher, although he hasn't been winning recently, is currently up in third. Bomb had said something in game chat. I see comments pouring in. I don't know what's being said. I'll have to check at the end of the stream. But probably people cheering each other on, or people putting sad messages because of crashed people. Let's go through the current crash order. Bomb is dead. Alex is dead. Ewan is dead. Ten is dead. Jeffrey's dead. Case is dead. Sammy's dead. And Swifty completes the dead list. On board with Michael, the Czech Schumacher. His helmet reminds me of actual Michael Schumacher's. So it's very nice. No Marlboro stickers though. Although yes, it is a cigarette company. I like the stickers. Marlboro to me looks pretty nice. Like oh, never mind. KFC's on the inside. He doesn't make it. Michael gets close to that wall though. As I was saying, Marlboro sponsor decals look quite nice, although they are... Oh, that's action. Fox Blue overtakes Lancia, now moves up to 5th. As I was saying, back to Czech Schumacher. Marlboro stickers look very, very nice. On cars as well, but sadly they're a tobacco company, so we can't say that to yes. We can only say, no, Mikey, no, that was so not right. Fam is in the pit, he probably got wing damage. Whatever it was, he's far behind. Further than Tick. For some reason he's 77, I think that's just a game glitch. Unless he hasn't picked a number. But I think it's just a game glitch since Brent's number is not being shown by the game. Thank you very much, game. On board with him though, as he comes up to the downhill, watching behind there's Donkey. Interesting, he uses gear 3 there. I usually use gear 2. But that's because his tyres... No, that's just because he's quick through there. Not because of his tyres. Tyres, my backside. But there's going to be 5 laps remaining once Brent hits the line. Prepare... That's Fam spinning around in the castle section. Hopefully he spins around before the circus gets here. He's damaged his wing once again. He's glitching out in the castle section. And he hits it again. Probably his car just saying, right, castle section, I've had enough of you. Come fight me. But now it's running away. So it's a mixed response really. No safety car. The breeze will not ruin anybody. I think it will be cleared in time though. If it isn't, Mr. Brent's gonna get a punky puncher. And I haven't seen a puncture in this game in ages, so this is gonna be interesting if there is a puncture. Not interesting for Brent as he wants to win the championship. Again, probably. I don't know. I haven't checked his stats. But here comes Mr. Brent coming up the hill. Will he get a puncture? No, he will not. The marshals managed to run on track and get it before the pack of wolves arrived. Sector 2, white, yellow flag. I think that's... Yep, that's an Aston Martin of Stav. Recreating what happened without the wing damage. Just don't notice there's a hole there, so if an F1 driver manages to crash there in real life, it's going to hurt. Mainly because they're concrete blocks. But Stav, I think, has wing damage. You know, he's just going slow to cool his tyres. Or warm his tyres, he doesn't want them to be hot because they will spin. I learnt that the hard way at Spa was also me being me, accidentally resetting. Because I'm a bit trigger happy, which I need to stop. Oi Billy, I'm sorry if you're listening to this stream. I'll stop resetting the track. Please don't hurt me. RPM getting the fastest lap. Why am I saying RPM? It's KFC. Enough talk. On board with DTR Brent coming down. He's going to get
DRS on. Donkey's using ERS. I think no, Brent will not respond with some. But RPM getting close to the Williams. If only the Williams was painted gold blue like camel, then would make it more understanding why that Williams is such in a high position in this race. Thanks to whoever said that in chat as a late response by me, but I can't read it right now. I'll be able to read it at the end of the... Ooh, that's a tap with the wall by Donkey as well. Oh, I think he's got wing damage. No, he doesn't. As I was saying, I'll probably be able to check it out at the end of the race so I can respond to it myself quietly. Michael just watching behind. No one's really behind him by far. Ben is 2 seconds behind because he, although he's on fresher softs, I learned the hard way that a mediums can beat a softs on this track if you're faster than them. But Michael is chasing. He will get DRS, but RPM, KFC is going to go for a move on Donkey. He must do. No ERS. Donkey isn't using his. He's probably drained of it. As you look at his NF3, he is. He's getting close to Brent. The game literally just gives Brent another onboard, although it just came out of mine. There he is, the no onboard. He's coming in to the end of... Oh! KFC losing the car. Saves it though. Michael's going to hang back. But Donkey Dan chasing after the championship leader of DTR, Brent. He will not really affect his championship. It will affect DTR's. So Donkey probably wants to get past if he supports Pete more. Goes 3 tenths slower in that sector than he did on his fastest lap. So his tyres are really old. Takes sense the fastest lap. That's a 140. Is that the record? A 140.629. I will get my device out to see. Since the record is a As I was saying, since the record is a 1 something, he's probably going to get it, unless he was too slow. I only went quiet there because I noticed a wear and tear effect on my wire. Oh, that's just paint. Never mind, it wasn't wear and tear, it was just me being dumb. So, Donkey Dan chasing after Brent. He's getting close though. Will he go for a move? Brent defends, he's going on the outside. He goes on the outside. Amazing move by him, but Brent comes on the comeback as he comes down the inside. He's going to get DRS maybe? No, he doesn't. Donkey does. Unluckily for Brent. Would he go for a move that Brent goes down the outside? No, inside, sorry. Oh, there's a bit of contact. Brent has to slow down drastically. He's probably going to complain to the marshals about that one. Hey, he hit me. But Donkey now leads. Michael getting closer to the action, mainly because he had to slow down with RPM KFC, but he got closer because he had to slow down less compared to him. As I'm now going up to the race information standings, we'll see if who's got the fastest lap right now. Let's go to detail. Hold on, tyre. It's tick with a 140.6. Ladies and gentlemen, let's see if we do have a new fastest lap record for Azerbaijan. Tough luck, mate. Off by 6 tenths. So on board with Donkey coming down the straight. DTR Brent does not have DRS. Womp womp. But there might be a penalty handed out. to Donkey for his drastically stupid move by hitting DTR and causing him to go wide. Unless it was an accident, but I don't think the FIA is going to think the same to me. Oh, never mind. Brent, oh no! I'm speechless. Brent, what happened there, mate? What happened? He's out. Championship leader crashing out of the race. That is tragic. I thought he was going to win this. I had a Dutch anthem prepared to play on stream. But, you know, he's dead now. That is saddening. I need a funeral for him or something. No safety car because it's near the end of the race. Donkey's pretty much got the win here. Poor, poor soul. So Michael now leads. Oh, Donkey now leads. What happened to KFC? Don't know what happened, but he's down there now. Still shook up by the incident, but it's the last lap of the race. DTR's now talking about it. Makes a joke, saying he wanted to make the championship more spicy. Maybe he did do it on... Yeah, he lost traction and lost the car. But Mr. Donkey is going to come get the dub. He might get a penalty, so Michael may get the win here from that earlier incident. I saw another retirement. No, Brent just left the session, sorry. But Donkey's now coming up the S's. He touches the wall, touches it again, probably got wing damage. And he now comes down the straight to probably won't win, but may win, depending if he gets a penalty, the Azerbaijan Grand Prix. Guess who's in second? Mr. Czech. Never mind, he just got murdered by Lancey. That was like a Stroll versus Bottas. Literally a recreation. Then now we're doing historical reenactments. Guess his name's Stroll now. But as Pham now comes over the line, if I can find him. There he is, coming up to the line. But the Red Bull on P2. So, a very interesting final race. There's driver of the day, Lancey. Michael a bit sad he lost P2. But we have to make sacrifices. But there you are. Donkey our winner. Before I go, I must say, my driver of the day. Fuck it. Oh, sorry for my language. Michael. It was a really nice race by him. Although he started out, he went back over the grid. He came straight back up. Then he went and got strolled. But that's my driver of the day. Before I go, please, if you're on the Discord, DM me on the Division 2 channel if you're watching from Division 2. Who do you think was your driver of the day? But apart from that, Donkey Dan wins the race. He gets 25 points. DTR spicing up the championship by crashing. And if Pete is here next week, it's going to get spicier, as DTR won't be attending next week. But as I said, my name is Pranos907 Phantom, and you're watching DTR Racing. Goodbye. I've just seen Billy's comments about what about my resetting. But you know, it's a bit of a late goodbye. Like, I'm just talking to people right now. So yeah, everyone, stream's over. I'm just doing something right now. I will end stream in a second. Right, now stream's ending. Goodbye, people. Auf Wiedersehen.